What is up, YouTube? This is Dennis the Minister of Pain, and I am back with another Destiny 2, The Edge of Fate. Now, last time we stopped the House of Exile from blowing up the colony ship, which would have caused a lot of things to go wrong on that planet, and probably would have also ended everything that we've been working for. And then we ended up meeting the conductor once again with all of the crap from her. And Lodi ended up getting a little pissed off with Ikora for finding out about what had happened to Earth and whatnot because of the witness, and he didn't know. And this time, when we get in there, we are going to go talk with him, and then we will continue on with the rest of the story. And yeah, I know that the raid is going on today, but unfortunately, I don't have another 5 people to go off and participate with it right now for trying to do the stuff at the very beginning of it. So I have to kind of wait until someone has beaten it to then do Fireteam Finder for it. But it should all be interesting. But without further delay, let us get back here and go talk to him. I gotta say, always seeing the planet like that is very interesting when going to it.
Lodi, are you there? Everything okay?
No. I can't go back. How long ago was the collapse? Were any of you there?
No one alive was there. We can still see skyscrapers.
What cities?
None. The collapse was centuries ago, Lodi.
This is bad. This is extremely bad. Just put the damn thing in the thing. I need to figure out how to word this.
Interesting. So it looks like I can choose to attune for a specific thing. Which I'm not going to. Though. This is probably what he's referring to.
God! Just my luck. Of course it's broken.
Check outside. There might be another. If we can't get through, we're never going to reach the anomaly.
This is very, very bad. I could handle abduction, but this, I'm imperiled. I can't return. I have to abandon Odysseus protocol. Guardian, can you get everyone on comms?
Huh? Let's hold on.
What's going on?
I want you all to know, at once, that I sincerely apologize. I withheld the nature of my arrival. It was for the sake of the place I'm in service to. My people protect many secrets, but now it's clear I'm too imperiled to continue this deception. I've concluded I'm in deep shit.
You guys can leave me alone.
Miss Ray, you explained how Guardians used to be just people who died and then were reborn. You said they forgot everything about their old lives. Maybe part of you knows you can believe me.
Out with it, Lodi.
My people and I discovered a signal in deep space which connected to an object we found under our city. It brought me here. All the way from the space age before the collapse. I'm from the past.
How?
I picked up a phone.
I gotta get there in a moment. I hate in a safe zone where you still have to fight sometimes like this. But unfortunately, it's bound to happen. They probably decided to make it a little more interactive to do that. Alright, Lodi. There we go. It looks like we're gonna get this cutscene now.
I felt the ringing more than I heard it. The when and where doesn't matter anymore. It's all gone. What does matter is that the unknown was calling. Long distance. I knew if I didn't pick up that phone, I'd regret it for the rest of my life. But whatever was on the other end wasn't chatty. Reached out, pulled me through time and space. I should have been afraid. Because it was one horror show after the next.
Oh my.
And I was skipping around like a needle across the record, jumping from track to track as if my will was not my own.
Oh. That sounds like the 9.
But I wasn't afraid. Not of death. Not of aliens. Not of whatever this was.
That poor guy. He quite literally got put through hell.
Only the Vex have come close to time travel, but not like this.
Can you go back?
Not as Neon.
Orin's right. I don't think I can now.
You could have told us at any time. Why conceal the truth?
Protocol, I didn't know if I could trust you. In my time, I worked for an organization called the Department of External Observation. The DEO was trying to make contact with extraterrestrials, so we had protocol to follow in the event of abduction. That protocol meant concealing who I was and where I was from to keep my people safe, but they're all gone. I'm alone, and I need help.
Hell of a trip you hitchhiked. Sheesh. I've got a drink if you need one, kid.
I gotta say, I do love how kind the Drifter is. Okay, let's go to him first, and then we... Oh, the Drifter. Okay, he's closer. The Drifter is. Then we'll go over to him.
Eons ago, the Nine gave me something. Said I'd know what to do with it when the time came. Now, I ain't above looking a gift horse in the mouth. But this horse, well, it ain't got no mouth. You've seen it. That haul I got strapped to the back of the derelict. Time came and went. I all but gave up. Thought I was doomed to drag half a planet's worth of dead weight behind me until old Soul froze over. But listen, hero. Ever since we got here, something's been scratching at the back of my brain. The hall's acting up. I don't reckon I know what to do with it, but I've got a thought. You could go so far as to call it an inkling. You've banked a lot of motes over the years. Maybe it's time to cash out.
You got a point there, Drifter. I'm coming, Lodi. Lodi's side quest.
Is that Lodi's journal? He wouldn't just leave it like this. Lodi, come in. We found your journal. Are you there? He's not answering. Something feels wrong. Let's track him down.
I couldn't agree more, Ghost. We need to. There it is. Where am I going? Just use the other landing platform to get here.
Guardian, you have one new call.
Lodi.
Hello, Guardian. This is Lodi. Sorry to bother you. But I need to know if I'm losing it. Are you experiencing hallucinations? I was transcribing notes and saw myself from 5 minutes prior. It did just what I had done on a loop, then vanished. Does that concern you? Guardian, I can't provide more context, but I also can't maintain protocol if I'm compromised. There's uranium jazz in my spine. It feels like someone's hand is using my arm as a sleeve. Wait, I hear a voice. Guardian, there's someone in my head. Oh.
Test. Exceptional candidate. Superior harmonic synapses, optimum dimensionality. A favorable replacement.
Well, Guardian, does that concern you?
Lodi. You guys gone.
The signal's stronger here. I'm picking up a call and patching it through to your navigation display.
That voice in my head did something. Guardian, when you see me, tell me if something's wrong with my eye. Don't lie, okay? Oh, this is a sticky wicket. I'm seeing double of everything, but from 30 seconds ago, I need to get to another psychic slime.
Lodi, it's dangerous to venture into the Accord alone. Let the Guardian act as a mediator for you.
You know, I was having the same sort of idea.
Okay, we'll track down another slime and get to the bottom of this.
Oy.
House of Exile. We'll need to clear them out to interface with the slime, of course. Okay, Guardian. You're the one who can wield Kepler's energies. Give it a shot.
Whoa, wait, I'm feeling everything's spinning. Mr. Ghost,
Three's talent for weaving tapestries ever remarkable. This emissary has already made contact. Are you listening, weapon?
Who is this? You're speaking with the Guardian.
Primitive thing. I speak with the preemptive weapon.
Ah! Guardian! Something's in my head. Like we saw with the House of Exile. It must be the Archon.
We'll see if we can track down the source.
Oh. I hate these guys. You can all get out of my way. Yeah, it's time for rockets. Get these gone and out of the way. quite get that, but this is the colony ship.
Does everything still look like it's playing in reverse?
Oh! Oh! Oh, it feels like you're plucking a nerve. Oh, I'm getting flashes, images. Is someone trying to brainwash me?
We're on our way to another one of those psychic slimes, Lodi. Hang in there. Are you sure this isn't going to make it worse?
Worse? It can't get worse. Do it, Mr. Coast. I'm ready.
We traded. Go. I don't care if it was kind of a waste of what I was doing, but I just had to get them out of the way. I think I have something better than that, so I'll use this. I don't know anything about that one, so I'm going to hold that. Okay. I am near object, it says. That's not it. Just trying to figure out where this psychic slime stuff is. Says I'm near it. Is there a lower down area? Doesn't look like it. It looks like I'll just die there. Oh,
There's
there we
another
go.
mold. The Archon is definitely using these to reach through his followers somehow. We've seen something similar, but
I'm seeing everything. Like I'm looking down in a valley. There's a strange ship. It's headed towards an eye. But I see earlier there's a robot leaning backwards. Stars. Oh, I'm showing you some stars. I see us at a stand in a city. You bought noodles for me to try. That's good. What are these? Further ahead, I feel someone else's bloodlust. I want my freedom. I can kill for it, but I don't know if this is me. And at the end of the valley, I see you, Guardian, standing by Lake Michigan. It's the future. That was definitely not the Archon. So, something possessed me, rewired how I see time, and it wasn't the other telepathic alien we've met so far. All of my dreams are coming true.
That's one way to look at it. You're awfully calm for having someone in your head. If it wasn't the Archon, it was at least connected somehow.
It must have been that thing I saw when I arrived. I'm not human anymore, am I? What did it do to me? It's like I turned neon.
Okay. Well, that side, I think his side quest's done. Yeah, his side quest is done. So, let us get to this one, because then that'll allow us to get that, hopefully. Actually, just out of my curiosity, just to satiate it. Sorry, guys. Give me half a sec. I'm just curious. Yep. And the raid race for that one is still active, so it is unable to be accessed at this time. This planet, I gotta say, has been very interesting. I can ignore whatever's there. Where are you taking me? Okay. Approach him in a moment. Can't access that.
I hear you had a run-in with that Archon fellow. Or his cutouts, anyway. Apparently he's the leader of these exiled Elixni, but nobody's seen him in a long time. Real recluse. The Ionians say he can speak through the mouths of his followers. Like some kind of psychic thing. That's absurd, right? Have you seen this little ventriloquist act? Huh. Well, I'll believe it when I see it myself. I suggest you do a little bang and burn to draw out their leadership. Once we know exactly who we're dealing with, we can do a more realistic threat assessment.
Mm-hmm. You're right, Lodi.
I haven't been very deep into the Exiles Accord. They aren't fond of visitors. This architecture seems a little out of the box.
We've dealt with the Elixni houses before, but this does feel different.
Lodi, I need to be frank. I don't buy your story.
Yeah. Well, you don't know the half of it. If I wasn't me, I also wouldn't buy my story.
What do you know about whatever brought you here?
Nothing. I woke up here in a singed suit after the most insane fall of my life. It seems the local Elixni had developed a parallel form of teleportation. They're using dark matter to create portals. If we want to infiltrate their sphere of influence, we'll need that capability. Mr. Drifter says you've got the skills for a smash and grab, so I suggest we go loud. Get us a sample of that tech and we'll be in business.
Aha. Intriguing. Oh yeah, requires a component or something. Near objective. Aha. Let's disrupt the barrier. Gone. Let's get that. All I can say is thank heavens for this weapon. Need one more charge. Alrighty. This should let us through the last barrier. Hopefully. Oh, I hate that sound. One-man army. Point blank range at that. Good riddance. Draw power. Draw power.
This must be the House of Exile's new teleportation tech. It's mounted in an old cannon frame. That's handy. Scans show the power cell and space inverter have been tampered with.
Whoa.
Those mechanisms have dark matter cores. They'll wear out fast. It looks like this mobile unit creates an entangled link between a jump pad and wherever you're aiming. Just be careful what you point it at.
Yeah, Ghost. Gauntlets, okay. Let's pick up those gauntlets.
Good work out there. You've got some real moves. Normally, agents that skilled at wet work have checkered pasts. Makes me wonder how you came to be so dangerous. With expanded access, we can investigate those Elixni in earnest and find the truth about this so-called Archon. We've got some ideas on that.
Yep.
Catch up with me later to get started.
Will do, Lodi. Never got to really explore. This is mostly my own. Intriguing. Alright, where are you taking me? Right there, got it. It's just easier to kind of backtrack to the location. Plus, I get to have fun being a little ball. Meow. Intriguing. Oh. That's it, I got it. A new power weapon. Tier 2. Oh, dang. Another machine gun with Feeding Frenzy and Adagio. I'm gonna have to talk to one of my friends on that one. And I unfortunately can't access that at this time. Wants me to keep going forward, but I can't. Without the proper stuff, I can't progress forward. And that's shielded too. Looks like a way to die. I'm halfway wondering if I need to shoot it, get into the ball. Okay, let's... So I'm gonna have to go from here this way in order to get there. But if I can find what I'm looking for, I should be able to access there easily. I know the mission's this way, which I am on. What step of it? Now that I'm actually curious. Step 4 of 7, nice. Oh.
Guardian, you have one new call.
Before the Giver was found to exiles, the long drift eroded our spirit of eons. Our catch was poisoned by ether hunger and treachery. But just when exiles were near our house, death, the Giver's gravity reach led us to its dark matter. And inside, discovery of the voice invisible. Words of mind alone. The power to speak as one. And in Giver's reach, we also found Ionians. For many lives, we shared discovery. The ways of dark matter open to all. Integration and ether life for our house. Then came the Deathless Warriors. From beyond the Giver's orbit. Strong, impressive, with power beyond stars. The exiles share no hatred with you. We want only the gifts of the Giver. But if the Deathless steal dark matter from our house, they will be met with blades. All will perish who take what is freely given.
Okay. Oh, nice. I was able to actually open that one finally. I guess I had to do that. Yeah, because there's that and there's that. Okay. I don't know how long it lasts. About 13 seconds, it looks like. Apparently... Oh. Okay, why didn't I think that before? Sorry guys, I'm feeling a little stupid right now. Not realizing that was there. Though I'm kind of glad I had that brain fart of a moment. Otherwise, I don't think we would have gotten that cutscene. Okay, that drops that barrier and gives us access to something else that's down that way. I hadn't seen that before. Interesting. Okay. Take you guys out. Let's go get me that gun again. Yeah, I gotta love it when you have a long run back that you have to do. I wanna see. What? Oh, those blades. Okay. I apparently can't re-pick up that gun. Great. Oh crap. Now that was my doing. Okay, so I'm halfway wondering if that. Okay, you go grab me another one of those. Sweet. I am glad that the portal gun can be just re-picked up at a different spot. I want to try something though. Nothing. But how? Couldn't see him, yet he somehow could see me. Oh, hey. Portal gun up here, nice.
Guardian, I've made myself a contact within the Elixni ranks. Apparently not everyone is happy with the way things are being run.
You little sleuth.
That's the idea. Anyway, there's apparently a power station nearby feeding a lot of juice into something off-site.
Got it. I'm reading high levels of arc energy.
It's mixing with signatures matching the singularity.
Oh boy, that's not good. Well, this is probably going to be the last thing I do for right now. that one. Might have to... I'm gonna have to keep hold of this one, because that actually looks like it'd be good. Though I'd have to situate a build for different things.
Alright, Guardian, this has to be the house's power plant. There's a massive current moving through the cables around us. And... gravitons.
My informant Kielsk tells me that power is going straight into a warship.
If we can get to a power plant's controls while it's charging their ship, we can send a lethal surge to it from here before it ever leaves port.
Crafty. And it'll buy time to hunt down the Strangelet capsule in the Accord. If we stop the singularity from expanding, stabilize Kepler, maybe they'll stand down.
A fat chance we talk a psycho like that off a ledge. He's a true believer in whatever psychos believe in.
They aren't leaving us many options. We need to reach the anomaly.
Sorry, that was actually kind of funny.
Deathless, why have you come? Glimpses are seen of your actions, but your motive ever shrouded. When my house found Soul, saw the great machine with your world, we left in defeated peace.
Leaving in defeated peace would mean you're not bringing any more harm to anywhere.
It looks like this station is actually drawing some form of power from these native cytocolonies. So, the slimes are their generators?
This whole place is wired like a rat's nest. That's worse than my ship.
The Deathless was foretold. See how they must kill as prophesied? Kiver Sight warned me of this final test. I'll be resilient, my house.
Guardian, patch me into a console and I can override that barrier.
Look alive, hero. They're piping in splinter mines. Crazy sons of crabs are gonna cause a damn cave-in.
You're on bomb defusal, Guardian.
Lavast sure likes to talk, making a show of us barging into his house. Maybe we pull his moxie out from under him and he lets some intel slip.
Unless he sees that coming. All this prophecy talk. Back in my day, you kill a fella fair without knowing the future.
You think he's really clairvoyant? Okay, Guardian, we need to find a way to overload that control panel.
Once we do, the immense surge of current will wreak havoc on whatever warship the house is trying to power up.
Probably why they tried to blow us up. I guess they're trying to unplug. We should hustle up.
Like vile Vex, the Deathless is violence-driven. They cannot be turned away by reasoned words. Only blood.
Mighty Archon, we hear your prophecy. The Deathless kneels before the Giver with your blessing. Just open the way.
Will what now?
This was not our tricks. You conspire with metal invaders to keep us from the Giver. To draw our house into folly.
He's good.
Most devout Resilisk, your work is done. Bring these walls down on the Deathless. Show your Archon true faith.
Well, what's your next plan? Stand there with the guns pointed at each other until someone gets cold feet?
So the Archon didn't take the bait, but he mentioned being kept from the Giver. Sounds like, despite their push to the Singularity, something's still cutting them off from it. That means we don't have to rush right in unless they make a move. Maybe there's somewhere else we can apply pressure.
You're a kid. Those things been shooting at you since you landed on this dump, and you still haven't pulled your piece.
That's right. Unlike you, I don't prefer a gun to solve my problems when questions work just as well.
Enough. We may have knocked out their power, but the Archon's still out there. We'll need to be ready when they make their next move.
Ghost does have a very proven point right there. Alright. I'm not abandoning this. So what is the next step that I'll be doing? Okay. So I have to go find Lodi after the timer runs out. I'll make Lodi the very last thing I do.
You sure your informant ain't running us around in circles, Square?
Kiosk is risking a lot just to speak with me. And I've vetted them, of course.
Yeah, you're probably right. All those ones that tried to kill us are just bad apples.
People aren't all one way or another. That's what makes this interesting.
I gotta say, I find Lodi so freaking funny right now. Just with most of the stuff he's done. And I got a little overconfident right there. Man, Lodi, you went a long way in.
I've been talking to that drifter fellow. Not a name I'd self-apply, but I like him. He understands what it's like to be stranded far from home. Anyway, he was telling me about these aliens who are giving the Ionians such a hard time, the Elixni. Apparently, they normally live on something called ether. Huh. Seems like you already have some experience with it. Interesting. The locals say these Elixni augment their supply with dark matter. Who knows what physiological effects that's having. Might be the reason they're so hostile. I suggest you assess their production lines. If we learn how the dark matter is affecting them, it might give us some leverage.
Alright. Well, that will be for another time. For this quest step. But let's check this. Okay. Well, anyways, that has actually been an interesting one, especially finding out the stuff going on with Lodi and how he's somehow getting a little, I don't know if you'd say corrupted or taken over, but something like that. But hopefully it doesn't do anything, because I think he's supposed to be, based on the way things are sounding, the next envoy, envoy, there we go, of the 9. So he'll be speaking through somebody else to basically tell others about things. Well, hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget about that bell notification so that way you're notified when I upload a new video. And as always, I'll see you guys when I post the next video. Goodbye, little demons.